everybody else can filter in as they wish.
Good timing. I just died in the game, so I can stop playing.
Alright, Bender says he's going to be there soon on the way home from work. Alright.
Is Jarrett joining?
I added Jarrett and he hasn't said anything. Okay, there we go. There we go. So, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mehvies, and today, it's time to get lost in a galaxy far, far away.
I'm scared. Hold me.
Why would you be scared? We have Liam Neeson driving this show.
No, I'm scared of your fucking hot takes on this franchise.
And he plays Qui-Gon Jinn in this film.
Okay, so this is one of the best Star Wars films. How about that for a hot take?
No. You have worse takes, my friend.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that once we get to The Empire Strikes Back.
God, it's gonna be painful listening to you
The worst of the good films.
You are wrong!
So
I
today...
think my dad might agree with you on some parts, because Empire's probably his least favorite. But
so today, we're watching The Phantom Menace, and I might as well put the poster back up while I talk about it. So, we're not watching the strictly theatrical cut. We're also not watching strictly the home video version. We are watching a extended edition, not one that was made by me, but an extended edition that was made by, just look at his, numeral J. This is the V2 extended edition that he put out, and,
Yep.
I was planning on working that. I was planning on working on that by myself, but due to a number of things, namely, a couple of technical difficulties and just general kind of fatigue from a long week, I was unable to make this work. But thankfully, as I was looking around last night trying to find references for all the deleted scenes I needed to include, I found out somebody had already done a bunch of the work for me. Now, there are some more deleted scenes that he has not put in that I will be showing you guys at the end of the movie, because, well, I just find them a little bit funny, because some of them are woefully unfinished, but they do link up to the version of the film that I'm perhaps more familiar with, which is the original script version that was in the book. Now, before we kick off, I want to mention that in the original script/movie novelization, the original one of The Phantom Menace, it starts off with Anakin in a pod race and Sebulba causing him some problems and Anakin crashing and whatnot. So we immediately got introduced to our protagonist, or rather her, our overarching character of this trilogy, and indeed of the entire saga, right off the bat. And I don't know if that scene was ever shot. It's not included on the Blu-ray. It's not included on the DVD, and it's not generally anywhere except for the novel, which means that it was probably either cut before they started filming, or they shot it and it just wound up in a can somewhere at Skywalker Ranch. And it might wind up showing up after they do all those new remasters they've been working on. Hopefully they're getting somebody other than Lowry Digital to do the final pass on those. For those of you who don't know, Lowry Digital are the guys who did the 4Ks for Iron Man and Thor and Captain America. Yeah, all those Phase 1 Marvel projects with bad 4Ks, that was them. Also Pirates of the Caribbean, which is perhaps the third worst UHD aside from Terminator 2 and I'm trying to think what the second one is. And we'll just say Iron Man. Iron Man has a really bad UHD. The color grade is shit.
It sucks. They need better.
Yeah. So, y'all ready to go, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kevin, say something. It has to be unanimous. Good answer. 3, 2, 1.
I remember when 20th Century Fox was a thing.
Yep.
Disney.
I don't know why he put that fucking logo at the start.
I think he added a few things. I think there's a few things beyond episode 1 in this, but I can't remember. Alright, I'm gonna turn on my oven. I'll be right back.
Now, I remember...
the narration. I want you to read this.
No. I remember when...
DJ,
what's his name?
Do the narration for us.
Okay. Alright, Episode 1.
Episode 1. The Phantom Menace. Turmoil has engulfed the Galactic Republic. The taxation of trade routes to the outlying star systems is in dispute. God, you know what? No, we're not reading this.
The blockade of deadly battleships.
We're not reading this.
The Trade Federation has stopped all shipping to the small planet of Naboo.
Small planet of Naboo.
All right.
Well, the Congress of the Republic... Did he redo this opening? Did he redo this opening crawl? I seem to recall it being the Senate. It has been about a year since I watched this movie, but I don't remember it.
I would not be surprised if he did. This guy had some godly editing skills.
Yeah. He's like me if I gave a shit.
Yeah.
And of course, in case you didn't tell, I love Star Wars. I love the original trilogy, and yes, I even like the prequels.
But do you like the sequels?
Nobody likes the
sequels.
I've
only seen The Force Awakens.
That's good. That's where you need to stop.
Good answer. You're a true fan.
Now, motherfucker.
You need to pick a different subtitle. Yeah, this for some reason
DLC
doesn't like this one.
What is wrong with the subtitle color?
No, a blockade is perfectly legal.
It's the HDMI subtrack. You have to go to subtrack. You're at the wrong one.
There is only one subtrack.
Oh, I know there's a fix. I just don't remember what it is. Hang on, actually, I think it's on their document. Let me go look for you. I guess salesman.
Yeah, there's a deleted scene of a couple of CGI droids goofing about in the foreground here.
Oh, okay, here it is. You need to upgrade to the new nightly 4.0 beta versions provided in the link above.
That's
just, that is not going to fucking happen right now.
A bad feeling about this.
I know, that's the only thing.
Anything. It's not about the mission master, it's something...
Oh, would you look at that? They went back in time and grabbed the young Alec Guinness.
Oh. It's wild. I wonder how much money that cost.
Fun fact, Ewan McGregor is the nephew of the guy who plays Wedge Antilles. Yes.
Dennis Lawson.
Dennis Lawson, yes.
Remember that line? I knew it. They're here to force a settlement.
We don't have to quote the entire film. In fact, it's actually kind of detrimental to the point of us watching the film.
No, not
I
to
understand.
Me. I don't mind at all, DJ. Keep doing it.
No, I mind, because that kind of goes against the purpose of the commentary, which is to talk about the film.
Okay.
But Alex, that's too easy. We have to quote it instead. That's a lot harder.
No.
Look, if we're going to quote it, I'm going to pull up the Chinese retranslation of it, and we can backstroke of the West this shit. But no, otherwise, no.
There's actually the Ultimate Edition has like a Japanese dub, which is funny.
Ian McDiarmid reprising his role from the original trilogy.
From Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
Yep. I'm gonna go start my oven and prepare my food. I will be back. I will be in the background.
Now, Sidious, do you really think that they're going to be able to accomplish that?
Want to do that delivery one more time? Because that could have been better.
This is George Lucas we're talking about. He has no patience for actors to have any time for delivery. Now,
yeah, because they sound like planks of wood.
Now, this movie is 36 years old, and the battle droids still look really, really good.
Yeah, they look alright.
Or is it 30? No, it's 26.
Nice.
Roger, Roger.
Okay, that's good. I'm not as old as I thought I was.
So cool.
What's wrong with your face?
Oh, that was already... That's in the thumbnail. Eh.
By the way, the members of the Trade Federation, those were actual masks. Like, they're practical.
Yes. Now, Obi-Wan, why did you feel the need to perform a coup de grace on the droid? It was already dead once you clopped its head off. Now, Ewan McGregor and Liam Neeson here have gone through immense training to be really good with their swords. Something that the extras in episode 2 will not do. And I will point those out as we go. Yes. Yes, these are the droidicas, aka the destroyer droids.
God, those laser sound effects are so cool!
Yeah. They're made to be, yeah, so that was a...
Thank you, Ben Burt!
Them running away like that was kind of a cause of some controversy back in the day, because Lucas added a blur effect to them.
Oh. But one thing I will praise about the prequels is the music and the sound design.
Quite.
Absolutely.
You're right about one thing, Master.
The negotiations were short.
The negotiations were short. That is a good line.
Fucking sarcastic son of a bitch, Obi-Wan. Oh my god. It's Keira Knightley.
I get it.
Oh my god, it's a white woman!
Does she count as... Does she count as white, or does she count as Israeli? My eyes, the goggles do nothing. Those aren't your goggles, those are your own eyes. Is that actually Natalie Portman to the left, or is Natalie Portman in the... No, that would have been Natalie Portman to the right. That's not Natalie Portman on the left. I can't tell. See, here's the problem. This disguise is too good, and this is why I always said that if they needed to not have Natalie Portman in Thor Ragnarok, they should have just gotten Keira Knightley to play Jane Foster instead.
Because they look close to each other. But with differences.
To this day, I can't tell them or Luke Evans and Orlando Bloom apart.
That's fair.
There's one of the memes there. I can't tell.
Geo Bibble?
Okay, I believe that's it's either Keira Knightley or Natalie Portman on the right.
And Oliver Ford Davies is not the Archbishop of Canterbury.
No. And this is an actual set with actual things in it. I can't remember what...
Yes.
I can't remember where they shot this. Some of the things in here are, models. So, people dog on this film for its overuse of CGI. There's actually a lot less CGI than you'd think. Some of the things that you look at and you think are CGI are actually just, like computer-shaded model composites over miniatures. And that's especially going to be true later on. So for some of this... Yeah, like if you can see in the background, they've got miniatures back there, and then in the front we have the CGI droids. Now, to anybody who thinks that the battle droids were not always silly boys, you clearly have not watched episode 1.
Or 2.
Yes.
And honestly,
God,
I kind
it's
of
Jar
miss
Jar.
those
Best character of
voices.
the prequels. Big.
Hi, Jar Jar. And no, I don't hate you.
Now, I'm frankly surprised at this
I
point.
mean, to be fair, Jar Jar Binks is the Phantom Menace, so that's fit.
I'm surprised at this point that Kevin hasn't commented on the fact that I put
What? I
Vmon
love
over Jar Jar's face, which is unfair to Jar Jar.
Apparently, that was the original plan, to have like Jar Jar.
He's
as
a
the
Jar Jar
secret-
Binks.
Yeah,
Is it
so
not
if you look
represented?
closely, you can
Okay,
see
sorry.
that there's kind of a matte line on Jar Jar's body.
Oh.
Because Jar Jar is a hybrid CGI live-action character.
Yep.
Ahmed Best's face is actually around where Jar Jar's throat is.
Interesting.
They've got a little
Because he wasn't a
prosthetic
Jar Jar
on.
costume when he was filming.
Yep. Some of the stuff is painted over, like this scene right here. As he was walking up there, he was painted over, and then it sort of comes into the mocap. And without Jar Jar Binks, we would have no Gollum.
Yep. Very true.
Really?
Yeah. In order to achieve the sight lines, they have Jar Jar's eyes on a hat sticking out of Ahmed Best's head.
So, Alex, I got a question for you.
E.
What do you believe the Sith Jar Jar?
Absolutely
theory?
fucking not.
I do. Why do you not believe it?
Because one of the arguments people have is that Jar Jar has yellow eyes. Every other Gungan has yellow eyes. Not every other
that
Gungan
argument
is a
is
Sith.
terrible, but the others are good.
No, well, so there was a cut scene here, which is not, to this day, still not included on the Blu-ray, of Obi-Wan having screwed up his lightsaber and Qui-Gon having to, like, give him a new one, I think it was. I think in the movie that they changed that to him having dropped it and Qui-Gon picking it up for him, but
Oh yeah, I remember this in Lego Star Wars.
And that's... I've seen footage of that, of Qui-Gon handing him his lightsaber back, but for some reason it just isn't included on the Blu-ray.
You gotta admit, this looks very visually impressive.
Yes, absolutely. Same with that transition. That was really good. Everyone fears Jar Jar because he's a Sith Lord. Totally true.
No.
That's a funny gag.
No, they just don't like him because he's incredibly clumsy.
Yeah, Jar Jar's just a fucking menace, is the thing.
He's a menace
Well, he
to
is a
society.
clumsy Gungan.
Uh-oh.
Apparently,
Howard!
George Lucas had to build all of the sets several inches taller to accommodate Liam Neeson's height, because
That's
by
so
the way,
funny.
this is Brian Blessed. So even the sets that are physical are extended using mats and computer imagery. And
Nice.
a lot of people don't know that because they can't clock it the way they can stuff like Jar Jar when lighting messes up, or where renders and stuff like the shadows on Boss Nass's jacket right here kind of shimmer and clip through the pendant on his chest here. If you look closely, it's not super noticeable, and it wouldn't have been noticeable.
Qui-Gon's doing the Jedi mind trick.
Yes.
Because
And a lot of people didn't pick up on that. Because that wasn't where they were looking.
Because remember, the Gungans are weak-minded. Well, Boss Nass is weak-minded. I mean, come on, his actor played King Richard IV in Blackadder.
Edna! Will you be fighting on the morrow?
He was also...
No, I'd rather fight with the enemy!
Are you
was also
saying
in
this
Robin
entire
Hood.
species is retarded?
No, I'm not saying that.
They produced Jar Jar. There's got to be something wrong with him.
Are you saying Jar Jar has special needs?
I don't know if I can say that.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm
But
offended.
I will say, he's not that... But I mean, he's not that bright either, but...
Yeah, this was the last Star Wars film to have been shot on 35mm until Episode 7. But Episode 7 has so much CGI compositing that it might as well not have been shot on 35.
Be gone with him! Now I need to see my son Harry and that disappointment Egbert.
But yeah, Brian Blessed was King Richard IV in the first season of Blackadder. And
Yes.
I loved his over-the-top acting in that. It was hilarious.
Brian Blessed is always a treat to watch. It's like Tim
Just
Curry.
over the top, but it's charming.
Gordon's alive!
Oh, come on, fish. Why were you banished, Jar Jar? You were banished because you were clumsy. Yes.
Now, I remember a few years ago, I got my hands on all of the gold box DVDs for the Star Wars films.
Cool.
Because usually what I'd done for a long time was I watched them on VHS, and then I got the Blu-rays and I got them on, watched them on there, and then I figured, well, you know, I picked up the episodes 4 and 5, on the original unaltered DVDs.
Nice.
That's a giant snapping turtle, by the way. I believe that is exactly what that's modeled on, a giant snapping turtle.
Always a bigger fan.
By the
Yeah,
way, there's
giant
actually an
soft-shell
animatic
snapping
of this
turtle.
on the DVD and the Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on the DVD, because I had the DVDs.
Yeah. Ooh. That sound effect is a General Series 6000 one.
Nice.
I believe that's under Cartoon UFO. You know, you look an awful lot like the senator from Naboo.
It does look very suspicious, sir. Yep. Rune Haku.
Maybe
and Nick
we
Gunray.
should hire somebody who's actually competent to hunt them down. Clearly, our own battle droids suck at their jobs.
BRB, I'll be right back.
Geeks done, I'll give it a shot. I believe that's modeled off of Alligator Gar? I can't remember.
Oh. Damn, those sound effects are great.
Oh yeah.
So
That's something
apparently from
about
what I heard about
Star Wars
Sorry,
that the
go
Disney
ahead.
films never had. Great sound design.
Yeah. So, from what I apparently found out, apparently those monster sounds are apparently Ben Burt's daughter's cries pitched down extremely.
Monster sounds are always fun to do. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff and come out with a neat result. By the way, listen closely to that army music there. That's going to come back later.
God, John Williams' music is so good.
Sup, fellas? Hope y'all enjoy the flick. Any chance you got any ocean UFO streams in the works? Well, look at the film. There's a unidentified flying object in the Naboo Ocean.
Ah, victory!
Sweet, sweet victory.
And it's us for the taking! It's us for the fight!
And so we're about to get our first deleted scene here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, it is a
And it
deleted
is
scene
noticeable
'cause
that it's
I've
an
seen the
upscale,
DVD.
but it is a pretty good upscale. A lot better than what Adobe Premiere can do. I'm not bitter. No, I do have to say, I can't entirely say that extending this sequence added a whole lot to the movie. And the effects are a little bit ropey in places, no pun intended. A little bit cheeky, but fair enough. You win, Alex. I hope you gentlemen enjoy this clusterfung of the movie. Let's enjoy each other and spread joy this merry holiday season. Yep. Merry Christmas, Saw. So I can definitely see why that part was cut. There are some interesting world-building aspects later on. If only we had the version of the movie where Jar Jar fell over and stayed dead. Kevin, you're in the fucking call. You can say that out loud. Yeah, so I believe on the left or maybe on the right is Natalie Portman. And this is Keira Knightley in the dress here.
Yes, that's Keira Knightley.
Given how Anakin was born, would he be the equivalent of Star Wars Jesus? Well, I mean, it's... Yeah, I mean...
Kind of. He's kind of like,
He does technically have a father. Then Disney said that wasn't real, and then they did it again, but worse. So, you know, that's Disney Star Wars in a nutshell. Fucking perspective on those battle droids is fucked up in some shots. All of a sudden, 7-foot-tall battle droids. Yeah, look at that. They're much closer in height here. Oh, no. Nice splits kick there, Obi-Wan.
Gotta love those lightsaber duels and fights. They're great.
Hey, weapons and equipment, OSP.
At least you don't have Jesus coming look busy tattooed on your bottom.
Okay, so fun fact, one of my aunts has a picture of Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan from Episode 3 hung up on her wall.
That's nice.
As Jesus. Yeah, she thought it was Jesus. So
She thought Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan was Jesus H. Christ.
she posted that to her
Okay, that's
Facebook
funny.
wall. I was like, unironically, the reshare "if you're not ashamed to have Jesus on your wall" meme, completely unironically. Speak even more robotic, why don't you? Kevin, you are in the call. Say that out loud. Don't make me read it out. You have your own vocal cords. Like, the more robotic she sounds, the less likely they are to identify that she's not actually Natalie Portman.
Yep.
Coruscant. That doesn't compute. Oh, wait. You're under arrest.
Oh. The battle
I miss
droids...
when the battle droids sounded like this.
The battle droids try, but they're so fucking stupid.
Yep, and they're hilarious.
I love them. I want a pet battle droid.
Same.
Sounds
Not
terrible.
pet, but I love them myself, because... But yeah, you guys can tell that even with their flaws, I do like the prequels.
Yeah, I do too.
Probably because it still has the magic in it.
Now you can kind of see Jar Jar's eyes clipped to... Oh, hi, R2.
There he is. Rick Ollie? I think that's...
Time to go to work.
Gotta keep R2 alive because he's important.
Expecting unfunny comic relief to stay out of trouble is like demanding Sneakers O'Toole to take off his sneakers. Kevin, you can just say that. You don't have to write it out. Tatooine, a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
We must be cautious.
Those enormous slug monsters.
And don't worry, he doesn't look like how he did in the VHS special edition of A New Hope.
Oh god. Oh god.
So, fun fact, in the game Star Wars Outlaws, Jar Jar can actually be friends with the Rebellion.
Nice.
Not Jar Jar.
Nice.
Or, not Jar Jar, I fucked up.
Oh.
Jabba.
Oops.
Oh.
Oh.
Jabba can be friends with the Rebellion, which is fucking retarded. No. Like, he fucking met his end fighting the Rebellion. Not because they were the Rebellion.
This is my apprentice,
This is...
Darth Maul.
He is voiced by Peter Serafinowicz, but he is played by Ray Park.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
There are two of them. We should not have made this bargain.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it further.
You can tell I've seen this movie so many times.
Oh yeah, excuse me. I do not believe R2-D2 actually has his designation written on that part of his body, but...
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah?
Alright there. Body double. Ordering the queen to do manual labor. By the way, fun fact, this is something that we won't learn until the extended edition of the next film, but, well, queen is not an inherited position. It's actually an elected position, which was revealed in the original script. Yeah, look at that. No Orabesh or numbering.
Now that's Natalie Portman.
Yes, it is.
Translation: unfunny comic relief needs to exist in the movie.
Cue the R2-D2 screen. Hey, Jar Jar is great. I will hear no bad things against him.
Jar Jar is a
I've
lame
seen
character,
worse.
and he deserved to die early on in this movie.
Listen, Jar Jar is a better character than Shrek Tico.
I will take Jar Jar over, let's say, post-movie SpongeBob and post-movie Patrick when they were completely dumb and stupid and annoying. Because they
is
pissed
funny,
me off.
'cause-
Jar Jar didn't.
I would
If you-
rather all three of them not be present at all.
Which is funny, because if you've ever seen Kelly Marie Tran outside of the Frumpopotamus suits that they put her in for the Star Wars sequels, she is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, she is. And then again, she deserved better with The Last Jedi, which I
Everybody-
have currently not seen at this point.
Everybody
No.
deserves better.
Got a point.
I have a
Because, hey,
bad
Qui-Gon's
feeling
wise.
about this.
And this was recorded on location?
Yes, this was shot in Tunisia. Right before
sorry.
a big bunch of conflict broke out, which meant that they would never be able to shoot in Tunisia ever again.
That
Or
whole
at the very
sandstorm
least.
that happened?
Well, yeah, but there was also, apparently there was like a big civil war there or something. Which
Yes,
only,
toilet humor, very
Yeah.
funny, very
which only
topical.
resolved itself around the time, sometime after, Episode 9 started filming, or something like that. Let's see, Republic of Tunisia.
There he is! Watto! Love this guy!
Now, the animators gave Watto that broken tooth right there, or so that they could sort of better animate his face, because it allowed them to have more,
There he
personality.
is! A young
Hey, it's the
Anakin
kid-
Skywalker.
Kid from Jingle All the Way.
Too bad he was bullied out of acting.
He didn't
Yeah.
deserve that.
No.
I'm glad Jake's doing better now. Don't touch anything.
Tie Jar Jar Binks to something with his mouth stitched shut, and then
Here
maybe,
it comes.
just
Wait for it.
maybe, he'll be tolerant.
Are you an
She's
angel?
only 15.
No.
An angel.
15.
I'm your worst.
Why
fucking
did-
nightmare.
why
Mama
did
says
massive
she's
age
too
gap between-
old, but she's young
one
enough for
unfortunate of
me.
Natalie and
I'm
one
going-
Lloyd of Jake's.
I'm going to be the reason your balls get dipped in lava.
She's only 15. 15.
I'll be right back.
You're a pilot? All my life.
By the way, in that wide shot, those are not the same takes. George Lucas actually used 2 different versions of the wide shots and cut them down the center. Yeah, so if you look closely, there is a seam down the center of some of their wide cuts, but you can only kind of notice it. I don't think you can see it on like the 4K and the more recent Blu-ray.
Hit the nose.
Yeah. See, this is like people have gone into like Jake Lloyd's performances and other stuff, and is like, okay, so he does kind of sound like that, but he's one of those people who sounds kind of like that in real life. Like, as an actor myself, I've run into people whose acting is bad in their everyday lives, if you can believe that. So the Queen in Star Wars is more like a prime minister or president. Well, the Queen of Naboo, the Queen/King of Naboo, is an elected official. It's like a constitutional monarchy. Yeah.
My drinks don't welcome me.
A
Only
single track
money.
mind.
No
Single
money,
track mind
no
is the
parts,
only
no
reason why
deal.
the mind trick
Yeah.
didn't work.
And for all the people who bitch about him being like a Jewish stereotype, George Lucas is Jewish, so fuck off.
And Watto was actually funny.
Watto's a great character. I like Watto.
Same. Especially in Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Like,
Welcome to Watto's shop, huh? Take a look around. I can have anything you need, huh?
Got all the parts you need for your speeder.
by the way, you're gonna have twins with her.
She's only 50.
Let's see. How much duct tape do you think I'm gonna need to restrain Jar Jar?
Mama says she's too young, but she's young enough for me.
Just tell me how much I need to restrain Jar Jar so that way we can get him out of this fucking movie.
Oh, don't worry. In the next two films, his role will be greatly reduced.
Hands up, guys. Hands up, guys. Who knows what song I was singing?
I have no clue.
Neither do I.
Ben? Damn it, he was my only hope. That was 17 by Winger. With a bunch of the words changed.
Anyway, Alex,
Okay.
how much duct tape am I going to need to hold Jar Jar down so he doesn't speak or move again?
You see, we're gonna have to be,
I don't want
we're gonna have to be making a trip to the 3M Canada Company
No, I did
to
not want
acquire
you
an
to get the
entire
duct tape
pallet
out
of
again.
handmade secret weapon, duct tape. Now, to construct a Jar Jar restraint cage, we're gonna have to grab some pipes. And you can get those from digging up a bunch of old infrastructure they left out in the desert. Not sure what this is for. Hope it's not to
There he
supply
is.
water to the entire
Bulba the Doug.
desert.
Have you ever looked at the anatomical drawings of all these creatures? They may seem...
No, just ignore him. Just...
kind
Anakin,
of
why did you
nonsensical,
say the unfunny comic
but
relief?
excuse me, but the
You
guys,
had one job.
I think it was Lucas Arts, and I think What a Workshop worked on some of this as well. All of those guys were going through here and drawing out complicated creature anatomy and stuff like that. So there's actual
Yeah, much to
thought
our
put into these creatures.
much to our disappointment that he wasn't turned into goo.
Which is kind of completely unlike the weird fucking creatures that Disney created. Because you can see the individual
You did
bones
something, Judge.
and connective anatomy
Meanwhile, on another wipe
of Jar Jar and
get used to seeing those.
Sebulba and whatnot.
There are a lot of transitions.
Oh, it harkens back to an older time, a better time. I have that lightsaber. I also have a green version of Anakin's lightsaber /
Cool.
Luke's from episodes 4 and 5. I
I
collected
also hear they have
lightsabers.
catchy music too.
Yeah, I collected lightsabers for a while. yeah. I have a couple of electronic lightsabers that unfortunately don't work anymore. I remember I
well.
changed the batteries and they lit up, but the sounds didn't make any sense.
Hello, soon to be dead. I mean,
yes.
Anakin's mother.
But the sounds
Skywalker, played by Pernilla August.
were kind of garbled, even though I got brand new batteries, so I took it apart, cleaned it.
Mrs. Skywalker.
I know what you mean.
And that sort of fixed it, but then they weren't using LED bulbs. They were using like an incandescent bulb that I couldn't find
But then Anakin's going to be prompted to kill
replacement for
all the men and the women and the children.
And the children too.
Oh, don't worry, they're animals.
3PO!
He just slaughtered them like animals.
Oh, where's everybody?
Well, I can see some people didn't like this retcon.
Oh well.
Those people can go fuck themselves.
I am C-3PO, human cyborg relation.
I mean, Robot Chicken poked fun at this.
That is a skee ball thing up on the wall back there. Yeah. Up on the left near Padme's head.
And you two will be a duo of comic relief.
Of actually funny comic relief.
I've seen that TV screen over on the right.
I beg your pardon, what do you mean, naked?
As in, you don't have any
My
skin.
parts are showing! My goodness!
Yeah, I can believe that if a kid didn't have anything to do but work on machines, that he'd build a robot. I tried to build a robot. I actually kind of succeeded, but it short-circuited and fell over. It wasn't very big. It was small. After that, my aunt sent me a kit that I've unfortunately have still not put together. Different aunt, the one that I was talking about, who has the Jesus Obi-Wan picture, is my great aunt.
Well, then again, if there's one person who looks like Jesus, it's Chad Kroeger from Nickelback when he had the long hair.
Most consistent voice of 3PO to reprise this role is his OG Anthony Daniels.
Yeah, yes. Anthony Daniels is great. You are ADR.
At last, we will actually have character that isn't bland and unforgettable.
There'll be no match for you.
Anakin, you're gonna have twins with her and they're gonna kiss, yes.
Seriously, I never understood the big deal with Maul.
So he has a great design. Ray Park is an awesome staff fighter, and well, Sam Witwer and Peter Serafinowicz both do a really good job voicing him. For more information about that, go check out the Maul arc in the Clone Wars. It starts off kind of weird because he has a spider for a butt, but you know, it gets a lot more normal after they fix that.
And yet he doesn't have a strong enough first impression for me to actually give a shit about him as a character.
And oh my god, the last duel between him and Obi-Wan in Rebels is
I'll say the best
pure
of Darth
cinema.
Maul comes in
It's
the
a curb
Clone
stomp.
Wars and Rebels.
Obi-Wan no diffs him. The end.
No, I know that's part of the reason why.
Well, what about that one guy who carried it around as a bug zapper?
Now I remember that somebody bitched about that line, the laser sword thing.
I bet you sooner or later everybody in the neighborhood in Tatooine's gonna have a lightsaber.
That's a derogatory
zapper.
Yeah, that's a slightly derogatory slang term. Things like that exist.
I presume you guys have no idea what I'm referencing.
Is it a Robot Chicken sketch? Because I think I do.
Nope, that was from Family Guy.
Oh, it's from Family Guy. Yeah. I've seen that clip. I just don't remember what it is.
It was from the first Family Guy Star Wars.
Okay.
So when they were filming this scene, Jake Lloyd screwed up the take and he said Kurskit, and it was hilarious.
That's on the blooper reel, yes.
It's funny. It's on that behind-the-scenes documentary. Because I have seen the bonus feature.
And meanwhile, R2-D2 whose sounds are done by Ben Burt, whose voice has been recycled for years.
Yes,
and my sound effects are great.
And he would go on to voice Wally.
Yeah, R2-D2's sound effects are... In episode 5 and 6 are a little bit rough, I have to say, because it's like the voice equivalent of the Kikuchi score in Dragon Ball Z.
Also, if
I'm
you're
surprised-
a bit more alert, you'll... Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you might notice at times Penilla August's accent kind of slips.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Anakin did not inherit her accent at all.
Nope.
Yeah, that was a reference to a line that didn't make it into this cut. And I don't
Alright.
believe was ever actually filmed.
Though, of course, well... There might be a little bit of an accent when Hayden Christensen was playing Anakin.
So,
But
Watto
especially when Matt
was-
Lucas played him in the Clone Wars shorts.
So Watto in that brief sketch from Family Guy is not voiced by his actor from the movies.
A lot of the
He is
Family
voiced
Guy...
by he is voiced by
D. Bradley Baker?
Danny Jacobs.
Oh, I was gonna say... I was like... Because if it was D. Bradley Baker, I wouldn't have been surprised. It's like...
Because he can do creature noises.
It's like every other fucking character in the Clone Wars is voiced by him.
Excuse you?
Because, well, frankly, if we can't
Gambling.
use that ship... Yeah, so... Yeah, that's... The cut opening sequence is what Watto's referencing here.
They mostly come at night. Mostly.
Yeah, this is a... I don't know why they cut the line of Anakin saying is like he built a really good pod.
It was a
but
high-stakes poker game.
won it from a young man named Lando Calrissian. Which is not a loss on their part, because they're not going to be able to leave the planet if they can't fix the ship.
Yep. You gotta admit, Qui-Gon's very cunning.
To this day, I've wondered why they don't spend a fraction. Oh, there's some gold plating
Meanwhile-
for 3PO in the background.
Meanwhile, one Dooku of counts is sitting by that one tree in the Jedi Temple.
I am Sir not appearing in this movie.
Christopher Lee is not appearing in this film.
And he's a very good actor, may he
Right,
rest in
unfortunately.
peace.
He should have brought his heavy metal band with him and done a song for the soundtrack of episode 2.
Hello. Hello, Shamiya.
Good old Shmi.
Shamiya.
Even though it's pronounced Shmi.
That is a direct reference to the Jedi Search book, I believe, New Jedi Order, where that Luke was looking for people
And then
who
we'll get
had
another retcon in the
unusual
form of a certain
reflexes.
microscopic black bacteria in one's bloodstream.
Space.
No, that's
I
not
know
a
what you're
retcon.
talking about.
That's not a retcon. That's in the scripts for the original trilogy.
Where?
It
So
was in a
basically...
it was in a deleted
so
sequence
Shmi,
from
are you a
episode 4.
virgin?
Touched for the
I mean, if it's not a
very
personal
first
question,
time.
are you a virgin?
She then proceeds to lay you out.
Are you a virgin, Shmi? Yes. Would you like to not be? My only request is that you name the boy Lars. Sorry, the Owen. Owen was his first name. Fuck.
On that kid. That's actually one of George Lucas's daughters.
Yeah, George Lucas's kids make several appearances throughout this franchise.
Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. What are we going to do?
That's not one of them,
yes,
but yeah.
that kid.
That kid. Once we... I mean, we
You'll die
already...
is what you'll do.
I...
Here it comes.
My tongue
My tongue is
Dumbass.
My tongue...
If only you were rendered unconscious after that.
He's like that one scientist that put his head through a fucking laser.
Gotta admit, this scene is kind of funny.
No, I find that charge to be a little odd.
Yeah, you're fucking telling me, buddy. Anakin must have
R2
gotten
be
his
like-
accent from his dad.
R2 would be like, we should kill him.
Unironically, yeah, he kind of does get his accent from his dad. Because he does sound a bit more like Palpatine than he does his mother, Shmi.
Yes. Yes, tear his
My
arm
tongue
out.
is flat.
Oh, right. He is very odd.
No, that
indeed.
just would have meant that they would have had to build him a
Damn it,
robot arm.
Shmi. We could have had...
That
we
wasn't.
could have
that
had
was,
something cool
that was
actually come out
Padme.
of this, but no.
That was Padme. Also, you can find
Padme.
Lego versions of this pod. This pod is really fucking cool. I was always
Yes.
trying to figure out how to build it from spare Lego parts when I was a kid. I like how you can
God,
see
those
sort
pod
of
races
mixed
are great.
emotions on her face.
Meanwhile, at another wipe transition, this time a vertical one.
Transition.
Transition.
Yeah, a lot of people who complain about the things,
Midichlorians.
yeah, midichlorians and stuff in this, it's like the only reason that they didn't make it into the original trilogy is just because they didn't have time to put them in. And the only reason they weren't in the special editions is because the footage got damaged. Speaking of footage getting damaged, this movie is part of the reason why George Lucas decided to stop shooting on film because of that sandstorm that Damon mentioned in Tunisia. They lost several, I think it was several weeks of filming, several days at the very least, where the film got just royally fucked by the sand that got in the camera.
It means he is Jedi Christ superstar.
Yes.
Yep. He is
Now,
the chosen
people-
one who will bring balance to the Force.
Give me 1 second.
My ears.
Somebody other than me pushed that button.
My
Wasn't
God,
me. Wasn't me.
that was great.
Hey, if they're gonna push him as Jesus Christ superstar, why not?
Yeah, might as well, right?
Hey, look, it's that failure of an assassin, and who will conveniently get worn out by pirates, according to the lore. I wish I was making that up.
Hey, Jarrett.
Hey.
Hello.
People will make excuses. Their lore will make excuses up and down why Maul doesn't suck, even though he sucks complete ass.
Maul has killed a lot of Jedi.
Name one.
This is another deleted scene.
Aside from Qui-Gon, name one.
I mean, trying to think if it was
I
him
give
or
this-
if it was Dooku who
You
killed
don't get-
Sifo-Dyas.
You don't get to Google search this. You gotta,
No, I'm just trying to
gotta
remember
do
if it
from
was
memory.
him or if it was Dooku who killed Sifo-Dyas. Because I think it was
I'd be more
Dooku who
willing to
killed
buy Dooku
Sifo-Dyas.
because I'd be more willing to buy Dooku because Dooku is just him.
I give this 5 wizards out of 10.
Shmi left the pirate life at sea for this.
Man, I can't believe Darth Vader.
Secretly, Qui-Gon
Anakin-
is inflicting a force
Anakin, your
choke
morning wood
onto-
is sticking out
on a Jar
several
Jar.
miles.
and relieving us of sheer boredom because of unfunny comic relief. Sadly, because somebody was catching him in the act, he had to back off. thus Jar Jar was allowed to live.
Oh yeah, Chooks is harder than this.
Unfortunately, what also put Qui-Gon off of choking him was because it gave Jar Jar an erection.
Oh, Mrs. Bonner is
no.
extending its erectus.
Yeah, I remember, I can't remember what his name was, but Maul built the double lightsaber so that he could kill one of the Jedi. I don't remember who it was, but he's, like, surprise ignited.
His fighting style was specifically geared towards Qui-Gon.
But he ignited the double lightsaber directly in the guy's chest. Yeah, those are imported Twi'lek slave girls. Just a little uncomfortable. Importing French slaves. Now, there is a much longer exchange here in the book and the deleted scene. Frankly, I feel like the movie didn't lose a whole lot. Yeah, that chance cube is rigged.
Surprised.
There's only 2 blue sides.
You know, Watto... Oh, I look forward to when you get zapped by a lightsaber, or just because it's so tantalizing.
Hey, Annie, have I ever told you... Hey, Jedi, have I ever told you about cock and ball torture?
He's an interesting
Oh, would you look
Decepticon,
at
Jarrett.
that? Anakin is the little spoon. Ha ha ha.
I didn't know you were that versed in Transformers lore, Jarrett.
I fucking wish.
Yeah, cock and ball torture is not one of Megatron's most well-known servants. He's usually
3PO,
there
you will
for,
be on a starship one day.
Well, that. Just like
Isn't-
how the
isn't that-
Autobots have little-known Transformers such as Reach
Butt
Around.
plug.
Yes, him too.
What
Or
about Dill?
butt
What
plug.
about Dildo?
What about the dildozer?
No,
Yeah, the
then there's
dildos
also
would you look at that?
Handjob.
Those are, those suits are modeled after the ones from 2001: A Space Odyssey. Which is one of
And
George
here we are, one of
Lucas's
the
favorite
highlights
movies.
of this film, the pod
I
race.
love this
Oh,
sequence.
great! It's Ben-Hur
These
all
are-
over again.
Hey, the
By
pod
the way,
race
all
thing
of this-
was the
Pardon
shit.
Bede.
All of this is a model.
Yeah, and Star Wars for Kinect ended up butchering this.
I fucking hate that game. And if you look closely, you
Alex,
can see
let me
that.
tell you something. There's only one game that works on that.
Yeah, if you look closely, you
It's
can
called
see
the
that.
dancing game.
Yeah, they've matted in. Well, that's because Just Dance is a very easy game to program. If you look
Oh, it's
closely,
not
they've
just
matted in
Alex. It's
people into a
Kinect
bunch of
dancing
places.
game.
I know, but
Yes.
there are also different.
Star Wars Connect.
They use different techniques to achieve the arena. So if you look in the background, you can see some colored Q-tips.
Isn't one of the heads voiced by like one of the guys from Who's Line?
I don't remember. I was gonna make a Zaphod Beeblebrox reference, but yeah.
So we talk about how this is one of the most iconic segments in Star Wars history.
Yeah.
Well, the pod race is fun.
Now, if only we had the Mighty Ducks.
Huh. No, come on.
Are you talking about
Right.
the movie or the TV
First
show?
time. Big time.
The scene itself is
Mars.
the
Cool.
Yes.
entire movie. Like, legitimately. It's fucking fantastic.
You know, Alex, I was saying to get creative with
Excuse
the meme, and you just only quoted in Mr. Plinkett.
I
remember
know,
how
I
I
just
give this
saw
5
that and I
wizards
was
out of
like,
5.
I remember how Linkara got on Mr. Plinkett just because of the "What's wrong with your face" gag. I guess they were meant to be insensitive.
Oh, it's the Jizz
as
Band.
well as the whole thing regarding Windu.
Hey,
But-
Bender, just in time for the pod race.
But
Hey,
he thinks
Jedi,
that
pod
Linkara
racing,
doesn't know
baby.
that.
And a late entry, young Anakin Skywalker, a local boy.
Boo!
Boo. You
Go
suck,
back to
Skywalker.
the Fire Nation!
By the way,
Yeah, bird.
this thing that they're going through here, this is Beggar's Canyon.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing how that new
So-
Star Wars racing game turns out.
I hope it's good.
Yeah, as toilet humor, yet another peak comedy scene.
Thank you, George.
No
And of course,
problem.
this
You
is
know,
the
I
extended
I
feel
feel
it's
sarcasm.
for the
integral
pod race. The
to include,
entrance.
a farting being in the prequel.
you know, the deleted scene on the DVD.
Mm.
Or Blu-ray.
Oh,
You know,
someone's trying to
originally-
be nasty.
Originally,
Boo-head.
I had the being take a shit on the screen, but Fox was like,
well, you
"No,
see-
George, that's too much."
Yes.
see, Fox
Let's
said I
hint at
couldn't
the
have-
fact that you're up to something.
Well, you see, Fox
And
said I
that's
couldn't have the budget to have an actual shitting
Matt,
horse
Oh,
why
on
some
not?
set.
Bulba.
I think he
And-
just
and
Because
you
he
see-
wouldn't
threatened
shit on
me.
command. It was going to be
You see
real
from that,
difficult to train the horse
I
to
thi-
shit
I
on
think-
command. So I had to render a CGI shit monster so that it would shit on command. And because it was CGI, we
George,
couldn't
this
make
is
it look
Steven Spielberg.
exactly
That's
like
a bad
real
idea,
horse.
George.
Well, then you'll come
George,
and
don't
direct
do
the
it.
fucking
Force
movie,
be with you.
asshole! I offered to let you direct the fucking movie, and you turned me down.
And then there was that one time where
George, it was-
Spielberg
George,
suggested
it was
where
no hard
Spielberg
feelings.
was directing a Stanley Kubrick movie.
No, not
Too
that
many
kind of
people are
torture.
Sorry.
Oh, look at that! There's a girl in the slave lay outfit.
What
There's
did you
Bib
say, Kevin?
Fortuna.
And there's
Oh,
another hut in the
ya,
background.
ya. Got a mocha chocolate, ya, ya.
Well, at least it's better than that new Hope model.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So much better.
the theatrical special
Anybody
edition
else?
and New Hope model. Looks
Yes?
rough.
Anybody else find it funny? Anybody else find it funny that Jabba's son is the last of the Hutts?
That can't be
Really?
fucking true.
Actually, no.
I mean,
It's his. I think it's his cousin and her brother.
I could have sworn they
So
killed Zero.
I was
They
gonna
did
say
kill-
it was like Zero. What
I'm
about
gonna eat Real
Rada?
quick, I'm gonna mute myself so you don't hear me chewing. I just want to let you guys know.
You know, the funny thing about the Rift Tracks version of the prequel trilogy, they got Chad Vader for a couple of these,
Nice.
Good deal.
aka Matt Sloan. Seriously, why didn't they just keep him around for Vader when they couldn't do James Earl Jones?
Because Disney is fucked.
Okay, so here's the
Or
thing.
someone-
Matt
Or they could
Sloan
have gotten
has
Scott
done.
Lawrence,
There's Matt.
the other guy who played Vader.
Yeah, I was gonna say Matt Sloan and Scott Lawrence have both played Vader in various things that they've done, and I think Lawrence, they fucked up the vocal processing on his voice and whatever the last couple of games were that he was in. So now he just doesn't sound like Vader anymore, which is not
That's a
his
real
problem.
shame.
That's Disney's
Damn.
problem. That's EA's problem. That's Ubisoft's problem. But
That's everybody's problem.
yeah, well, it becomes
I
the
mean, he even
audience's
sounded
problem.
great in the Rogue Squadron games.
Yeah, but then you have just the fact that the AI Vader voice sounds worse than your average YouTube poop does.
Sorry, misclick.
Unless it's handled correctly and in character, but you got to make sure it's a person who can emote when converting the voice.
You have to make sure that you can. Oh, hi Ben, Quadraneros.
Yeah, Ben Quadraneros is going to have problems.
His this creature's name, who I've forgotten. Ah, it's Warwick Davis.
Rats Terrell?
Did you check if the parking brake was on? Yes, I checked if the parking brake was on.
Wait, little Skywalker is stalled.
And it was at this
God,
moment.
that animation of Watto.
And it was at
Hey,
this
Warwick
moment.
Davis.
And it was at this moment Qui-Gon realized he pretty much fucked himself, and they were broke.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there's actually an animatic of this scene.
Yes, there
Just
is.
the first lap. I used to have it on repeat so many times.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, George, if you wanted to really convey that Anakin was an ace pilot, I'm pretty sure you could have just done that by having Anakin be in a T-16 and being the best pilot for that.
Well, the T-16 Skyhopper wouldn't have worked as a pod racer because the pod racers are a different sport. The Skyhopper is, ironically, so here's the thing. The Skyhopper, that's her whose name I don't remember, but she's from other things. The Skyhopper has lasers on it, and that would be highly illegal.
No, I know, but it's just
sound design.
Obi-Wan always said he was an ace pilot. He was the best star pilot in the galaxy, and we never actually saw him be a star pilot until, like, the end of the movie. And he only knew how to fly because the controls were similar to the pod racing.
Well, yeah, see, that's the thing.
Out of the race.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah. By the way, I think they left out the fact that Anakin is the only human who actually...
Wait a minute, does that count as foreshadowing?
Yes. Yes, the Tusken Raiders deserve all of the bad things that happened to them.
Yeah.
Nobody should have it.
And there goes Quadranero's power coupling!
Out of curiosity, what's the worst acting you've seen or heard? That's probably in the War of the Worlds movie that came out this year.
Also, thanks to Book of Boba Fett, Alex, we can't say that about the Sand People because all Sand People aren't bad.
And
okay, then.
Fucked.
You dumb fuck.
Oh, no.
Oh. Jabba, what the hell, man? That was good food.
Which, by the way, the Lady Marmalade thing, that's a reference to Family Guy's Star Wars, in which those were the last things that was the last thing Jabba said before he got choked out by Leia.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the lesser of the Star Wars specials. I said it, I prefer Robot Chicken.
And here we are, the extended lap 2.
Yes.
Can you tell that Ben-Hur inspired George Lucas?
Yes, I can tell that Ben-Hur inspired George Lucas. Now, the question is, did we need this scene?
Yes. Kind of.
It's a George Lucas movie. We need every scene, according to him.
What's the worst acting?
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Also, this level was a bitch in the Lego games.
So
yes, it was.
Thinking about...
Oh, and it's also in Star Wars Episode 1 Racer.
Yes. So between thinking
Which,
about...
by the way, you can play on the Nintendo 64 and you can get it on Steam.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so the funny thing is, I don't dislike this actress, but 50 Shades of Grey and Madam Web also both have really bad performances in them.
Yeah.
Yep,
Dakota Johnson's performances in both of those are kind of but
I guess Gano.
Bad performance
I have you now.
in Madam Web is
get
overshadowed
it, George.
by the fake Spider-Man
guy. Oh, that sound design!
I gotta agree.
Go
the sound
Speed
design
Racer.
is orgasmic.
Go Speed
The
Racer.
sound design is
I know, right?
Racer, go.
Jarrett, you say that now, and there's a joke in Doug Walker's review of the OG Transformers cartoon
There's
where
Temto Pagli's.
I thought I switched that fucking key.
Where apparently, for whatever reason, Doug ended up doing that at the ended up suggesting that the Transformers transforming sound would be the ideal choice one would have for if they were to have an orgasm.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Imagine. Okay, so
and
now,
Mars Guo is out.
You remember how
Wait, these schmucks have names?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
all of them do. So
I know their names because I played Star Wars Episode 1
remember
Racer.
how TJ
Wait
has
a minute,
wombat.
hold on. If they can see what's going on, how come he's not disqualified?
I don't suppose they care enough for that to.
Well, yeah, this is Tatooine. Never mind. And it is Jabba. He probably doesn't give a shit.
No.
Of course he doesn't.
He used
Transformers, orgasms, disguise.
Hey, George. You know, if you wanted to show how much of a Force user he was, you could have just had him use the Force.
That was the comment that I was about to say. Hey, you could have just slowed down.
You know, because he's supposed to have a high midichlorian account.
You know, if this were a game of Sonic Riders, we would have been done by now.
And that
at least Sonic Riders has Wave the Swallow.
And Paglies is out.
Why are the sand people... You think the sand people just do this all the time?
No, so here's the funny thing.
Look, a bunch of Jawas.
Here's the funny thing. The Tusken Raiders are apparently incredibly beautiful underneath their horrific masks.
Really?
I find that impossible to believe.
Yeah, no, I thought it was kind of a stretch when I first read that.
To quote Mark Hamill from Robot Chicken, that's implausible.
No, it's improbable then. And he's like, that's very unlikely.
You can actually play this Beggar's Canyon run in Star Wars Rogue Squadron for the Nintendo 64 and PC.
Yeah, the funny thing is that Seth MacFarlane didn't even want to make a third Family Guy Star Wars, Jarrett.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to know what Fox ended up doing?
Making him?
They held Ted hostage.
Of course they did.
I believe that's a Cannonball Run reference right there.
That would explain why the third Family Guy Star Wars special feels very...
It's either Cannonball Run or Death Race 2000.
Yeah, this is even lampshaded in the opening crawl.
Yeah. Hey, Disney, since you're making a Starfighter movie about a pilot, why don't you just make a pod racing movie?
I don't need...
That would be fun!
Yeah. Well, Okay, which do you want to see less? Do you want to see Star Wars Starfighter as done by Sean Levy, who's a good, decent enough workaday director, but not what I'd call particularly special artistically? Or do you want a Rogue Squadron movie as done by Patty Jenkins?
Well,
Engine 1's on fire.
Well, that doesn't count, Alex, because that movie's long since been terminated.
Well,
wow, that attempt to screw over Anakin actually ended up screwing him over.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, the irony.
I'll tell you what I want to see. A Republic Commando movie.
That is never going to happen.
Yeah,
I want to know what I'd like to see.
We're also not going to see a good one out of Disney.
A good Star Wars movie?
Unless Gilroy gets it.
Bender, we know that's not possible.
You're right.
Especially nowadays.
Reverse the polarity.
Roll the red Exodia. Can't think about who's it now!
Summon Exodia in defense mode.
What he really did there was
Don't drop the thermocoupling.
He drained the fuel from one engine into the other so that he could reignite the other engine and push himself through to the end of the race.
Yeah. How many pot of greeds does it take to
screw in a light bulb?
Take to summon in one Exodia?
10. Also, that's a trick question.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful!
Kevin, that's a trick question. We don't even... Kevin, that's a trick question. We don't even know what pot of greed does.
Patrick, the lid. Patrick,
damn it,
that's
you're
a good
right.
point.
I get the joke.
All right, what does Graceful Charity do?
I don't know. What does it do?
Draws 3 cards, discard 2.
But what does it do?
Graceful Charity. So if I'm not mistaken, Graceful Charity gives you a...
You want to use the Force and cheat the cheater? I'm just saying, we can do that.
Nah.
Your whole money is kind of riding off of this, man. Come on.
And Waller's down.
Oh, he's fucking dead.
Not quite.
Actually, no, he's alive. It's in the new. He comes back in the new pod racing game.
You got beat by a 9-year-old.
Boo,
by an
boo,
18-year-old.
Anakin, boo.
9-year-old beat you.
He really
9-year-old
did.
human beat you.
That
And the
crowd's
sad part
going
is-
nuts!
And the sad part is,
Love
he
your phone
cleaned-
feed.
He completely cleaned Greedo out. I'm sorry, not Greedo.
Watto.
Watto. He completely
Yeah, Watto.
cleaned Watto out, and Watto
That line was
would
80 odd.
eventually go penniless.
Master, wake up!
Hey, that's my reaction to watching bad Star Wars content.
Oh, don't worry. We've got several movies and a TV show to go before we get to that.
Actually, I'm sorry. That's going to be my reaction to watching Avengers Doomsday. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no,
Is it that bad? I haven't been keeping up because
You want to know what one of my absolute favorite parts of Mufasa the Lion King was?
When it ended, when Shadow kicked Mufasa off of the top
How
of
did
Pride
you
Rock.
guess? How did you guess? Explain. How did you guess?
Well, here's the thing. You and Ben both do this thing where you send me memes that I retweeted.
Let me guess. Doomsday's pretty much fucked out of the gate.
Well, that and Supergirl.
Yeah, but are we really surprised about Supergirl?
No, because it's James Gunn.
Yeah.
And we're not surprised that Man of Tomorrow is going to be fucked in the ass.
Yeah,
Because
So
it's James Gunn.
I was surprised that the guy we all thought was going to be Brainiac didn't wind up as Brainiac. It was like James Gunn was watching the show that we did last week, and he decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to fuck with these guys and cast somebody nobody's ever heard of.
And Scar is genuinely shocked that some random talking hedgehog voiced by Keanu Reeves did his job.
My name is
for
Shadow
him.
the Hedgehog, and I'm here to defeat the evil that is Disney.
This is another deleted scene.
Yes, it is.
And yet we see Child Greedo.
Come on. Come on, kill him. Anakin, kill him.
Beat
No.
Greedo to a pulp.
Tell him.
We don't. Kill him.
Then you're retarded.
And the truth is more powerful than anything. Except for justice in the American way.
Now, excuse me for a moment while I go choke out this child.
You better not.
I have to do that. I know
Yeah, you
what
gotta
I must
get
I
shot
believe
by a
that's Warwick
certain Han
Davis
Solo,
in that suit.
Unless it's the special edition. Yes,
I
Warwick
know what
Davis.
I must do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Who pressed the Jesus button?
It was me, Barry.
It was me all along, Barry. Okay, seriously, Barry, you really need to take care of that Thawne guy.
Why is there a ghost
I
trying to
did-
speak to us?
I did kill him
I know what I
once.
must do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
I'm not a ghost. I'm
sorry.
trapped in the speed
I'm sorry,
force.
Greedo.
It's like he's here with us.
I'm right here. Hello,
Yeah, I don't
right
see
here. Awesome speedster.
Yep. He will forever be remembered.
Hey, Anakin. Anakin. Qui-Gon. Maybe we should, I don't know, kill Watto.
We'll see Watto again next movie.
No,
take
what we
his
gotta
mother.
do with Watto is just leave a lightsaber just hanging there, activated, wait for him to approach the lightsaber, and then he just gets killed upon making contact because he's so distracted by the pretty lights. Again, I'm gonna be making reference to that.
Yeah, about
Unfortunately-
that, Annie. No.
No.
Maybe you should steal her.
What is this lightsaber doing here? Oh no, it
No.
cut my head off.
Shmi cannot go.
Your future is to get killed off by a group of Tusken Raiders who decided to go.
Yeah,
all over
Shmi,
you.
you're gonna die in 10 years.
The worst part is they didn't even hurt her or anything. She died from cringe.
I mean, to be honest, if I was in Attack of the Clones, I'd die from cringe too.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
and me
it did
both.
have some questionable dialogue. And still did. Oh. Hello, Master Anakin.
Master 3PO, what is a twink? Why are people calling me a robotic twink?
Don't worry, your aunt and uncle will be able to finish you.
Yep. I think that might have been from 3PO's perspective right there. Good camera work.
It is.
Oh my.
This is the kind
We'll
of
see you next
artistry we
movie,
lost
3PO.
when Lucas wasn't behind the camera. Abrams is not a bad director. He knows how to compose shots. I wouldn't even necessarily say that if he's been given the opportunity.
So I heard Gizmo ended up losing out on some money, making a bet on the Ash versus
Oh yeah.
Oh.
the Yugi.
Oh, that sucked.
No.
I should have gotten in on that bet.
Yeah,
My boy won.
because Yugi won and Ash didn't. Gizmo was out $50.
Oh well. But
I'm
hey,
sorry,
I kind
Gizmo.
of prefer Yugi over Ash anyway.
At least Yugi actually won a tournament.
Yeah, he did.
2 tournaments, actually.
And
He's
at
the
least it
king of
didn't
card
take
games.
Yugi 30 fucking years.
Yugi is a multi-time champion, and Ash is
Yeah, Annie,
twice in 25 years.
about that.
Okay, Anakin, you are going to want to treat the Tusken Raiders like animals, and then you are going
Anakin.
to slaughter not just the men, but the women and the children too,
Anakin.
like animals.
That
won't happen
I hate
until
them.
10 years.
Anakin, I have a request for you to give to Qui-Gon. Before we go, we need to take off and nuke the Tusken Raiders from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
We don't have nukes aboard our ship.
Well, Annie, you won't see your mum until the next 10 years. And she'll be dying in front of you. Nah, that's nice.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Sadly, he's gonna turn a little. At the
You
moment,
know-
he's just an innocent kid.
Beware
Go ahead.
the kind ones.
Oh my god, they killed a robot!
No.
It's machine slaughter.
Bloody clankers.
Alex, that's
we haven't
robotic.
even been introduced to the clones yet, and I've met all of their actor.
I can't believe it. We see Clankicide in Star
I'm-
Wars.
Man, I
I'm
can't believe
assuming
this
you have
dude
no
is-
idea what the joke is.
Funny.
You've met D. Bradley Baker.
No.
You've met Tamir Morrison.
Yes, I have met the live-action actor.
It was going to be
Albeit-
one or the
Nice.
other.
albeit by accident, when I was meeting Carl Lumbly.
Nice.
I was like, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you."
Anakin,
Django.
drop!
Yeah, see, he fumbled. He fumbled the bag, gave himself away, and now he's getting into a duel.
Ah, look at this shit. That's what you get when two people who are really good at what they do are actually dueling. Ah. The guy on the left looks like modern-day Quentin Tarantino.
Maul's not a very good assassin, and he's a better fighter.
If I had a nickel for every time a Dark Lord of the Sith, or at least a Dark Jedi, try to run someone over and miss, I had 2 nickels. I'm pretty sure there's more, but
it's kind of weird that it happened twice.
This sequence got chopped down a bit, and the version that's included on the Blu-ray is hilarious in its incompleteness.
To which then,
Anakin Skywalker,
and only then,
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Say hello to your future master.
Wow.
Anakin, that guy is going to be your master.
Meanwhile, thousands of miles away.
Speaking of fan fiction, I have read a version of Episode 1 where Qui-Gon doesn't die, and naturally, as you can imagine, Episodes 2 and 3 go vastly differently.
Including the fact that Count Dooku doesn't make a face heel turn.
There are a number of things that go on.
And the fact that Anakin has a bit more of a positive influence than just Obi-Wan.
By the way, that battle droid sounded like he was from Brooklyn.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey, sounded like this.
Sorry, Yog. Sorry, Yog. Doing this
sorry,
Brooklyn accent
Yog.
makes it difficult to concentrate on card games.
I
know you fucking Jedi, you pieces of shit. Get the fuck out of here.
What you mean?
I'm thinking about
My
changing
voice is
it.
pretty crazy too. I'm thinking about changing it.
That was a good abridged Honda.
I've practiced Martin's Tristan voice for years.
Yes, and I can do it too. My voice gives me super strength.
Well, my voice gives me super strength too.
Yes, but my hair gives me the power to defy gravity.
Oh, the humanity.
But your skin isn't green. But you are wearing all black.
Ah, yes, this chum.
You know, the only person that should be disqualified from the Battle City Finals is whoever made Tristan black in that one shot.
Mama
Don't
said
you
she's
hate my
blackface,
player?
but she's young enough for me.
Whoa, is that fucking blackface, dude?
Jarrett.
That Melvin is wickety wickety whack, yo.
Tristan, you're not black anymore.
What?
Do you know Winger?
See.
Do I know what?
Winger.
Familiar.
Meanwhile, at the soon-to-be Legion of
90s
Doom,
metal band.
Oh.
how does Coruscant have a stable atmosphere when most of it is city?
it's
So they
basically
actually went
massive
into quite a bit of
CGI.
detail about that. The thing about
What
the
about
thing
Winger?
about this is, oh no, it's just I was singing a version
Or
of
is it just like
17 by Winger.
Thneedville?
Oh, gotcha.
So here's the thing. Well, yeah, actually, that's kind of on point there. So they have a bunch of artificial atmosphere processing stuff.
Of course, it's fucking Thneedville.
Yeah. Well, several
You don't know
decades
me,
before
but my
Thneedville,
name's Si.
without Taylor
Hey,
Swift,
it's-
thankfully,
Hey, it's Darth, not evil McBad guy.
and General Zod.
Wow.
Rest in
They
peace,
did not.
fans.
By the way, they did not
Yep.
shoot this on the same day.
Somehow Palpatine returned. Fuck off.
Yeah. Terrence
Oh my
Stamp.
god, he's returned again for episode.
I think the only reason Terrence Stamp worked on this is because he just wanted to work with Natalie Portman.
Yes, he was a fan of Leon the Professional, and he very much wanted to work with Natalie Portman because that. Very
So Ian
disappointed on the
McDiarmid,
day, found out that he was acting opposite a picture of her taped to a stick.
What? What? What?
Yes.
As I was saying, so Ian McDiarmid actually does go on to voice Palpatine in Star Wars Rebels, The Bad Batch, and Tales of the Jedi.
Nice.
Yes.
Whereas in the Tartakovsky Clone Wars series, he is voiced by Nick Jameson.
He also plays him in Star Wars Rebel Strike as well.
In most of the Clone Wars.
That's another one. That's a game I got to go to. Rebel Strike. I've heard great things about it.
And
it's
in
a
Clone
pretty
Wars,
good game.
he was
Light
voiced
combat's
by
great. Ground combat's a bit of a mixed bag. Sorry, go ahead.
And in Clone Wars, or
Gotcha.
the 2008 series, he was voiced both by the late Ian Abercrombie and Tim Curry.
Tim Curry as Palpatine? That sounds awesome.
Sam Witwer also did the voice of him in a couple of episodes.
Hiya,
No.
Annie. I'm Palpatine, the Senator. You are Annie. So now we know each other.
Witwer voiced Palpatine in Force Unleashed.
I thought he did the voice in one of the animated shows as well. Must have been mistaken.
Oh no, wait, it was some bit. It's where Ian McDiarmid wasn't available. For Rebels.
Yeah.
He does a good impression.
Someone who's more popular and less likely to demand that everybody kneels before him.
Vote of no confidence.
We lost Terrence Stamp a while ago.
Rest
sadly.
in peace, you magnificent man.
I mostly knew Terrence Stamp as Supreme Chancellor Valorum anyway.
Lost him this year.
Hmm.
And it's
This
funny
year
how
this year has been fucked beyond belief.
Yeah.
So has the rest of this whole decade.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, Terrence
2020s
Stamp actually voiced
pretty bad.
He's Jor-El in Smallville.
Yes, he did.
Nice.
It was also in the critically acclaimed Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. Okay.
CGI Yoda.
Movie.
Yep. Is that
on the Blu-ray?
Oh, hi, Kiadi Mundi. Do you have special secret knowledge about a certain thing that happened 100 years ago that you need to be sharing with us?
Yeah,
No, you don't. You weren't alive
Originally,
back
Yoda
then.
was a puppet in this movie.
Yes, thankfully they have CGI'd over
By the way,
that
Yoda's
because that puppet
famous
looked
quote
atrocious.
By the way, Yoda. One of Yoda's quotes in this movie was used in the localization for Final Fantasy IX.
Also, if you look in the
Anger
background, you
leads
will
to
see
hate, and
Yaddle.
hate leads to suffering.
Yaddle was an alternate design for Yoda. Yoda, Yaddle, and Grogu. Yeah, that's Yaddle next to Liam Neeson right there. And that guy with the horns on his head is the same species as Maul. Only without all the tattoos.
Sam Jackson, and
the
you probably
guy with
had
the
it with all these motherfucking
big,
Sith Lords
long,
in this
thin
motherfucking
neck back
planet.
there, I believe.
Crush my cock with a rock, I must.
That guy.
Why?
God fucking damn it.
True pain.
Maximum pain I must suffer.
Okay,
Why?
here I go. Ah!
Why did he do that to himself? He's sort of a masochist.
Where is the fucking... Where are the cloners from? Camino Saber Dart. Okay, yeah, so that's a Kaminoan on the Jedi Council. I feel like we could have possibly asked the Kaminoan about the Saber Dart thing.
And also, Plo Koon was on the council.
Yes.
But we can't forget about the greatest of them all, Ural Proof. Ural Proof.
Anakin, I don't think you're going to be, leading
Anakin?
this movie anytime soon.
Anakin,
And you're too young for Padme at this point. Wait another 10 years,
Listen.
and then you'll be ready.
Listen, Mama says she's too old, but she's young enough for him.
Yeah, Annie, you like
That
those
makes
older
no
women, don't
sense. Oh, is this Terrence Stamp?
We met Terrence Stamp earlier.
Oh.
you? Now, there are political themes in here, but they work because they're in universe.
Well, yes, this is also a... And for the people who say that this doesn't make any sense. This is perfectly sensible if you just follow
dog.
the conversation. The idea here is that trade along the routes is being taxed. The Trade Federation doesn't like that, and therefore they're blockading things.
We lost Stamp, we lost Hackman.
Mm-hmm.
2 legends of DC.
Yep.
And yet you won't do anything about him once you're elected chancellor. Yeah, and this is...
speak more robotically.
This is where we can see...
Get me invested in this.
Yeah, even though we all know Natalie Portman can act.
A bit of a World War II parallel right here.
I don't even know if that's Natalie Portman.
That is Natalie Portman.
Pretty sure that is Natalie there.
It
oh,
is.
yeah. See, and this is... Yeah, I don't know why that particular scene was so much lower resolution than all the others.
Boo! You suck!
And you will note that Jimmy Smits was not present there.
One that totally isn't me, by the way. I'm not trying to
That's
influence
Bail
your decision
Antilles,
or
not
anything.
Bail Organa.
You suck, you jackass.
Which is funny, because Bail Antilles winds up being demoted from senator to fucking starship captain.
And we don't see Bail Organa until the next movie.
Yes.
Played by Jimmy Smits.
Yes.
Oh, he does, Qui-Gon.
I heard that ships were somewhat of a pairing. No, that's not the kind of ship we're referring to, Annie.
How to deny you, ships we do. No shippers. No straight, no Fujoshi.
Fan art, it shall be.
No Yuri.
Garrett, you do a great Yoda impression.
Thank you.
Afraid to lose her, I think. Hmm?
DJ does the best impressions.
Everything. Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Yeah.
But Master Yoda, I don't understand.
I sense much fear in you.
Yoda, you're awesome.
Yoda is awesome.
He is what's known as a midget god.
Yeah.
And to the people
and
who tried to rename...
You're just saying midget people gonna die?
This planet in the Hosnian Prime, in episode 7, you didn't fool anybody.
Misa has seen your future, Ursa. You want to know, sir?
I think The Force Awakens played things a little too safe because it was trying a bit too hard to be similar to A New Hope.
Yeah.
Lots of spunk in use of future.
Out of the sequel trilogy, it was probably the more tolerable one.
A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one.
Yeah,
I did
something
like,
I totally
did like
didn't
Rogue One.
manipulate. Well, at least you have some taste when it comes to this franchise, unlike a lot of people. Unlike a certain someone.
And I will say the only Disney Star Wars movie I really liked was Rogue One.
Same. Rogue One was actually pretty good.
Yeah, Rogue One was really good. I saw it in theaters.
The only good Star
What we
Disney
need to
Star
do
Wars movie.
right now is
more sauce in one scene than the entire rest of the films they made.
Is a shame. Stay here where I could potentially choke you out.
And
Not
manipulate you. I'm
and
actually
not-
a Sith Lord, but I'm not going to say it out loud.
What?
Oh, nothing, Your Majesty. I was just talking to myself.
I'm going to take a 9-year-old boy and destroy the Trade Federation. And then I'm going to take him back to my room and destroy his pelvis.
No. He will not be trained.
Motherfucker.
No.
How?
He's a kid! He's old enough to be a youngling!
Motherfucker, I don't make the rules.
But he's supposed to be...
Well, this little midget here makes the rules.
I mean, at least in Empire Strikes Back, when Yoda said
Yes.
the same thing about Luke, that at least made some sense.
He is technically supposed to have been taken before time to form attachments. And Obi-Wan, in the background here, was only a little
Dooku?
younger than Anakin is right now.
What about Dooku?
When he
What
joined...
about Dooku?
What do you mean, Dooku?
Yeah, why doesn't Dooku take him on? Because Dooku's taken on plenty of apprentices.
Well, that's probably because Dooku is not here at the moment.
Why isn't Dooku here?
Well, you know,
In universe,
whenever Dooku's not on
I
screen,
was
we should be
taking care of
asking,
some business.
where's Count Dooku?
Oh, but wait, Alex, what happens when he dies?
Well, you know, we've got to, you know, continue on in his memory. And we have to find the most magnificent-looking Englishman and give him plastic surgery.
Alex, that's the quitter response. You want to know what the actual response should be?
Sure.
Okay, we'll attach a robotic head to his body, and then we'll call him Metal Dooku.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll have to replace
We'll put
his
a
hands
shirt on
too.
him.
But yeah.
We'll make him a shirt.
This is so undignified. Please.
I can
Yes,
assure
he'll
you,
make-
this boy is going to be
This is
fine.
another
But
deleted
what if
scene.
it turns out he's not the chosen one and he's going to kill all the Jedi?
But you want to know
There's
what
a
makes
children's book of Anakin and Jar Jar getting into a bunch of trouble.
Unfunny comic relief gets in trouble with a
doesn't
small
actually-
boy. What a surprise!
That doesn't actually
like
make
Calvin's
a whole
and
lot of
Hobbes,
sense to the context of what goes on here.
And the large button that says do
Yeah.
not press. What happens if I press the button?
Yeah, and Vader's just smoking a joint
Inside
while
yourselves, yes.
discussing this with Luke, among various other revelations.
I press the buttons now, sir.
Oh my god.
Think of it as like the writer's way of telling us fate is bullshit.
Unme.
Now,
It's
if you
all
think
in
that
the
this
hands of
demystified
fate.
the Force, you're incorrect. Because you
See,
still
now-
don't understand that, one, they've been around for 1,000 generations. If they haven't figured out how this shit works by now, something's fucked up. Two,
Alex,
having a scientific explanation for something doesn't mean that it's not still magical.
Bullshit.
Alex, let me tell you a little something. There was more magic in that one scene in the Opera House in Revenge of the Sith than there is in this whole movie.
No, there's not. That scene
Yes,
is
there
not
is.
great.
Have
No,
I ever told
you're
you
wrong.
about Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Have I ever told you the tragedy of Darth Sidious the Stupid?
You see,
Have I ever told you the tragedy
he
of
built
Darth
2
Fuck
Death
Up?
Stars. They were blown up by fucking teenagers.
Well, one of them was
with
blown up
attitude?
by a teenager, and then the other one was blown up by Lando, who was like 30-something.
So,
Okay.
in other words, they were blown up by teenagers with attitude.
One was blown up by a teenager. The other was blown up by Harvey Dent, of all people.
You just see the Megazord fly up all the way to the Death Star with the power
What the
sword
fuck
in
is
hand.
that?
And then he
Ron
drives
Wasserman.
it through with a very small all ventilation duct.
Ron Wasserman standing on top of its head, playing the keytar all the way through.
That's it. I quit. I'm done. Fuck this shit. I'm on break. Fuck you. Fuck this.
Look, we did say a group of teenagers with attitude.
That is true.
What were they?
Another
The
white
Titans, the Ninja
transition.
Turtles.
The
Power
Rangers.
Rangers.
Oh,
They're
the
the only
Power
ones
Rangers.
that are known to be with attitude.
Okay.
Although
we're fucked.
Although you want to know, who was also leading this charge, Alex? One Bryan Cranston. Just imagine him as Zordon on being like we are the ones who knock.
We are the ones.
Basically led by Walter White or Hal from Malcolm in the Middle.
Hal from Malcolm in the Middle would be a bit more frightening.
Yeah.
We
are probably best up, but he's one of my favorite
bring his
characters.
bodybuilder
By the way, guys, in
entourage
case you were
with him.
wondering, and Alex, in case you were wondering, I'm trying to think. In the 2017 movie, a Bryan Cranston did play Zordon.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And in the show, he played various characters.
Yes. Now imagine if Palpatine.
Hey, Sonic.
Hey, we're nearing the good part of this movie.
Oh, hi, Jar Jar. Oh, it's Jar Jar.
Hello, sir. There's a Sonic, sir.
Hello.
Okay, Jarrett, that is a good Jar Jar impersonation. Lisa think that's very good.
Misa, thank you, sir. It is very nice, sir.
Yes, it is.
I'm glad to hear from you again, Jared.
And here is King Richard the Fourth.
Hope you all been doing well.
Doing great.
I've been all right.
I've always thought this twist was a little bit odd, personally.
Yeah,
because it doesn't. Like, I understand the point behind it.
Sabe.
Yes, Sabe, as played by the Princess of Thieves herself, Keira Knightley.
Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan be like, "Did you know this?" Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
I knew.
Except maybe.
On your left.
On your right.
Even though I can act, I sound like a plank of wood.
Louder,
Which is
faster, more
funny
intense.
because she goes into the movies with the pirates, Yasa.
And then there's that time where Natalie Portman ended up in movies with Chris of Hemsworth.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
I think it's the direction that kind of lets the acting down, because a lot of these
Yes.
people can act.
Yeah, Lucas should have gave more than a shit.
Yeah.
There's no such man!
Repeatedly, actors have to
So-
ask Lucas for additional takes when they're working with him.
So when is the big fat Gungan gonna get hung by vines?
Misa big fat gungan already hung.
I don't think anybody's gonna get that reference. And another white
Tarzan.
Now we kill Henry Tilda.
Yeah, it was literally how Clayton died in Tarzan.
I know. It was fucked.
Yeah, I mean, when you mentioned the vines being snapped, I mean, everyone immediately thought Clayton.
Yeah, and that's Brian Blessed playing. Yes, I still won't
King
have
Richard
it.
IV from Black
Oh my God! Look,
Not
guys!
Clayton.
Look, guys! It's Rugel Bernstein.
Meanwhile, Darth Maul
Clayton.
still doesn't have a semblance of any character whatsoever.
And it's the only time you see Boss Nass in this trilogy. He's only in this film.
Nanos, don't go to hunt this.
You shall remind me of
It is
Edward.
scary how accurate you use that voice.
Now where's Harry?
Jar Jar Binks, did you put your name in the
Was
goblet of
it
fire?
something I said?
No, sir, Dumbledore. I did not put my names in the goblets of fire, Caesar.
You shall
Sorry.
put your name in there.
No, sir, I did not, sir.
All right, I'll call Egbert.
Oh, yes, father?
I think they actually went back and 80-yard her voice so that it would sound more robotic.
Jar Jar, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Boss Nash said calmly.
Domo, doo, doo. Domo, domo.
You're wondering who I am. Secret, secret, I got a secret.
Machine or man.
With parts made in Japan. I am the Madre Man.
Yeah, penetrate.
Have I ever told you about these two Jedis? I'm Beaver and Buttface. They're nothing but trouble, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what, it's not a secret that the Sith would tell you. All of them? Yeah, all of them. Have I ever told you the tragedy of Darth Vegeta the Short?
You see, if Spider-Man were in Avengers Infinity War during the Battle of Wakanda, he would compare that battle to this one.
Yes.
Definitely.
To which then Okoye would ask, who's Spider-Man?
Yeah. George Lucas is the blueprint for approximately 50% of all movies that have been released since 1977.
Jar Jar's the key to all this. You know, it's like poetry, so that they rhyme, and it's kind of hard to do George Lucas's voice because it's got a very croaky kind of sound to it.
You have to sort of bring it up here and make it high and sort of a quiet whisper.
Meanwhile, thousands of miles away.
It's like poetry. It
which
rhymes.
may or may not be hyperbole.
Yeah, I guess it's like poetry, so they rhyme. I think I might have gone a bit too far in some places.
Yes.
I think you kind of sound like a
Stay there. Do not
slightly
move.
sleepy Napoleon
George,
Dynamite.
George, this is Spilt. This is Steven.
I
think you should really do more takes. Everyone sounds robotic.
What? No.
Yeah,
everything's
because
fine.
the actors can act.
It's fine.
You know, it's
Like,
kind of
first-
like hearing a
first
good
take's
voice
fine.
actor in a 4Kids dub where they sound half-assed, but they sound better in other English dubs that are actually so much better.
Like Mark DeRay's Young.
Yep, Mark DeRay's on.
Which, by the way, funnily, we're close to the good part of the movie where the movie finally decides it wants to be good.
What do you see? You know,
we're letting a
Want to do that take one more time, Natalie?
We're letting a 9-year-old into this hangar, and then later on we're going to be letting that same 9-year-old into Natalie Portman's hangar.
Oh! That wasn't Wilhelm.
Not yet.
Hi, I'm Chris Henson for Dateline NBC. Senator Amidala, will you please take a seat?
There's Wilhelm.
Oh, there it is, Wilhelm!
There it is.
Oh, that was totally it!
Fuck.
And yep, that's the N1, the Naboo Starfighter, which, by the way, is one of the best ships in the Rogue Squadron trilogy.
Yes, it is.
Noted.
And Mando
can't have a Star Wars movie without a space battle at some
version of that in his show.
Whatever. I mean, it's Star Wars,
which is pretty cool, but you know,
now this is pod racing.
We're not there yet.
Not yet.
Mando had half of a pretty good season and a decent season finale for season 2, and then it got fucking stupid. I mean, it was stupid in season 1, but like it got worse.
All right, we'd say we'll open up the belly ass, we kick some in the ass. Fucking crackers.
But they don't have buttocks, sir.
Oh. Mr. Kicking Bob, I'd clank our booty.
Jaja, these do not have buttocks.
Well, we kick some in the shins.
We can do that.
Well, they say hips.
Good, sir.
God, what the hell voice even is that? What? Because I don't know what voice I'm doing there.
And that is a completely different voice for that character.
Ah, the texture. Battle droids look so cool. Battle droids still look so cool to this day, and all those shitty trooper designs that Disney put out for the sequels. Like, the initial redesign for the First Order Stormtroopers looked pretty cool. But everything that followed... Ugh!
Oh no! Oh no!
Please tell me some of you guys have seen the edit I'm talking about.
No.
Oh no.
It's the one... Oh, we're gonna get to the part where the movie finally decides it wants to be good.
Yep.
One of the greatest songs in the history of the franchise.
Yep. There it is.
Imagine this scene, but with Kirby's face photoshopped over Maul. That's essentially Kirby in the Crystal Shard, or in a nutshell, when you have the electric thing and the cutter power.
You know what's crazy? The fact that Darth Maul was played by Rugal Bernstein in that King of Fighters movie.
Really? Yes, Ray Park.
There's another beam.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can see that the lightsaber subtly expands to the left and the right.
Oh, this music is so good.
This music is
originally they'd planned.
Like I said, this is when the movie finally decides it wants to be good.
Originally, they'd planned to undercrank the camera and speed up the footage so that the fight looked faster.
My ass.
They actually wound up having to slow the fight down. Because between Liam Neeson, Ray Park, and Ewan McGregor, they were moving so fast that the camera could barely pick it up. That was an issue that Bruce Lee had as well.
And yet
Bruce Lee had to slow down.
And yet that fight choreography is still able to be recreated to this day.
Yeah,
I've seen people do that.
Yeah.
And it's fucking beautiful to see people with passion recreate this choreography. I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
You know what happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning? The same
Just
thing
like
that happens to everyone.
What about a toad with a lightsaber?
This track is the sex of movie soundtracks.
That's Duel of Fates.
It's
Yeah, we
so
know.
good.
Duel of the Fates. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because this
The feint,
lightsaber
the
duel
backflip.
is just so fun to watch.
Yeah.
It is.
It's also
it was
incredibly
fucking awesome.
dynamic. Like they're constantly moving. You don't see them just stopping and grinding lightsabers against each other unless they're trying to move for a position.
Yeah.
Ow!
Meanwhile,
That is a bad CG R2.
Little
Oh, mate,
bit.
why is R2 bad CG? Sorry, Alex, I had to do it.
and we actually got.
mate, why is your
and unlike-
R2D2 bad CG?
And unlike any of our previous,
See, I wanted to put Kenny Baker into space, and Fox was like, "No, you can't put him
Oh,
into
well,
space."
I think that was the only time where R2 might
our
have been
computers
CGI
were kind of
in that
overwhelmed
shot.
in the
See,
rendering farm.
I wanted to put him
We didn't
in
want to
space,
melt
and he's
anything,
like,
so we had to turn down.
Fox was like, "No."
We had to turn
No, I
off
don't
RTX.
think I could do that. And yes, I'm mimicking the late Kenny Baker with this voice.
Unfunny Comic
Rest in
Relief
peace,
is actually
legend.
doing something useful. How odd.
You see,
He killed free drone.
RTX was just making the
capsules in your
video take too long to render. And if we
And
turned
that guy's
RTX
dead.
on for that shot,
Yep.
it would have been
George, you can't
incredibly
put
difficult for
Kenny
us to meet
Ba-
our deadline.
You can't put Baker in the R2 suit while you film the scene. It's too dangerous.
Autopilot deactivated.
And then he dies, and then roll credits. Do 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 do.
Hey, at least Darth Vader wouldn't come.
Well, at least you listen.
Technicality is a bitch, ain't it?
Well, this throws my whole plan out of the window.
Oh,
There's the
come
line.
on.
Do a barrel
Do a
roll.
barrel roll.
I think
Go
I'm
barrel
gonna
roll.
throw up.
The barrel roll Brazier R twice.
Barrel
I
roll,
don't think he was
barrel
doing a
roll.
barrel
Do
roll,
a- do a
Peppy. I don't
barrel
care. I'm
roll.
gonna say it anyway, Fox.
Fox! It's me, Slippy. You can't do a barrel roll, Fox.
Shut up,
It's too
Slippy.
dangerous, Fox.
It's the only way to repel enemy fire, Slippy. Serious. Are you kidding me, Slippy?
I'm sorry, Fox. I can't let you do that.
This sequence brought to you by the Adam West
And
Batman
so
series.
Slippy
Not the
joined Star
time.
Wolf.
Yes, Lip. Not the time.
I know what I must do, but I don't think I have the strength to do it, Fox.
It's such a shame Star Fox is a dead franchise.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The call.
We'll probably just get another reboot again at this point.
I'm sure everybody's
Ow.
seen this edit of infinitely
Yes, where
falling
he keeps
Obi-Wan.
falling. Yes.
Ow.
Ow, my ass.
Ow.
Look out, Obi-Wan. He's got genocide cutter. His anti-air is unstoppable.
Has anyone seen the Mondegreen of this song?
I
Yes.
don't think so.
It's hilarious.
Every little bit of this sequence is deliberate. Look at that. Qui-Gon's holding his sword straight down the center.
And now we get the only part of this movie where Maul displays any hint of character whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because, seriously, this is actually kind of subtle.
This is one of the best scenes in the movie.
Look at how
It's
he
perfect
just
Qui-Gon.
goes back and forth like he's a predator or ready to strike at his prey.
Qui-Gon is just
Yeah,
meditating.
Qui-Gon's
And
meditating,
Maul
yeah.
And
is
Obi-Wan
pissed.
is impatiently waiting.
It's so good.
It's a surprisingly subtle characterization moment that
Yes.
exists in a film with next to no subtlety.
And yet Mr. Plinkett missed all of the subtleties. So I have a question for you guys.
My God,
who's our
what's wrong with
protagonist?
your face?
Because I'd say we've got an ensemble, although we do have 2 main characters we've been following since the beginning.
Oh, goddamn.
Because Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon are clear, obvious candidates for the protagonist of this film.
I've got big balls. You also got big balls.
Jar Jar screwing up here unintentionally ensured their victory.
Yeah. So,
And
by the way,
got big balls.
the difference between
got big balls.
the difference between what Jar Jar does here and what Rey winds up doing throughout the sequel trilogy. Jar Jar is silly and endearing, and
no, he's not.
Rey is
That man has like EX level luck.
Like, people don't like Jar Jar, and people don't like Jar Jar for particularly good reasons. Rey is too likable in terms of, like, people like her too much. She doesn't make enough enemies.
Rey was alright in the first movie, but
Yes.
then after a while...
Yeah, the first one, she was fine.
Like, I could see them
I just think
fixing, like, some of her fucking upwards. Like, failing upwards. It's like her fuck-ups leading to things that work out.
Ironically,
kinda.
her evolution is kind of the reverse of Korra.
But as time
But
goes
then
on,
again, the sequel
then, like,
trilogy
it just
didn't
gets
really have
highly-
much of a focus. They just went like, "Hey,
Well,
do
no.
whatever the fuck you want."
Well, we essentially
just do the
have
same shit
the
again.
problem of Captain Panaka in this movie has more overt characterization than pretty much
Alright, guys,
anybody
everyone
in the
should stomp
sequel
on the
trilogy.
kid.
And he's a bit player.
Yep, we're back to the good part.
Yeah, but Captain Potato Pancake is good.
Yes.
So you remember that super speed bit from earlier? Why didn't they apply? Why didn't Obi-Wan use it now?
That's a great
forgot?
question. The
Yeah,
answer
it's
is because
almost-
Lucas made that choice in post-production.
Obi-Wan, can't you use the Force or something?
Yeah, don't just stand there. You. Oh wait, he's blocked. Never mind. Yeah, use the Force. Do
So
something.
yeah, what's not really all that well conveyed in
jump.
the
Now you can see-
lore is that
God damn.
Maul's
Now you can
fighting
see
style
right
was
there.
geared specifically to kill Qui-Gon.
You could see right there, Qui-Gon was trying to swipe straight down Maul's, the middle of Maul's saber right there.
And
When Maul
Obi-Wan
killed
picks
him.
up on this.
Yep. Which he utilizes in the future.
Yes.
Yep.
So fucking cool. So fucking good.
I give up. I give up.
Okay, that's
You
good.
said
More
not so
funny
good to
moment.
text me alive, you filthy clankers.
Alright, that's actually
Oh,
a
no,
funny
sir.
moment.
You
I'll
said
give
to come
Gargoyle
here,
one.
me alive.
That's like bad Mickey
You
Mouse.
see, if they killed Gunray here, they would solve a lot of problems later down the line.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, Gunray. You'll be dead in
Mr.
the next 2 movies.
Mr. Stamp, we need these Nemoidians to kneel before Zod.
Kneel before Zod.
Out my nipple.
Let's watch those lips sync.
Now we're back to the good part of the movie.
Let me guess, it was bad ADR.
Thank you.
It's
Here we
entirely
go.
possible that was
Round
recorded on
two.
set
Fight.
and Lucas was just trying to
Oh, this fight. This part of
match
the
up
fight's
the
amazing.
lips.
It is.
Yeah.
This is what Alex is talking about. And
Yeah!
slow this down.
Again, it's so very well done.
Yep.
Obi-Wan
definitely
managed
feel
to
the
hit the mark where
ferocity.
Qui-Gon didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not once. But twice.
Look at that.
Push.
The bind didn't last very long. They disengaged and Maul shoved him backwards. And that's the first in a long history of lightsabers falling down fucking
the
pits.
holes.
It possibly would have made more sense for Maz Kanata to have that lightsaber.
Yeah.
But I suppose that's a good story for another time.
That was obviously
photon
ADR.
torpedoes.
Lightsaber go down the hole.
Say, how your voice changed? Because it's different
Well,
from the beginning of the movie.
Well, you see, George didn't give me any directions. He just said, go whatever voice is in your head. So I just
By the way,
voice.
Phantom Menace was actually Screen Junkie's first honest trailer.
Yes, I remember. And they didn't have the same guy that they had for the others for it.
There's the
Which was
line.
very
This is
jarring
pod
when I went
racing.
back and watched that.
That was ADR.
Scene does not contain a lap dance.
And I'm
That's
terrible at telling if
CinemaSins.
something's ADR.
CinemaSins desperately wants to see Natalie Portman giving a 9-year-old
And
boy
no,
a
we
lap
got the
dance.
dead. Congratulations, Anakin. You have a kill count within the triple digits.
Oh!
Yes, the
What's a tough guy's in those?
those must have been older models that required a central computer. Not like us, we're all free thinkers. Roger, 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 roger.
Roger, 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 roger.
Roger,
you see,
rabbit.
They runs on the Internet Explorer.
See, the reason why this works unlike the famous high ground scene that we see in Revenge of the Sith is because
It's
Maul
over,
is
Obi-Wan.
genuinely not prepared.
I have the high ground.
Nope.
The high ground is a point of view,
Yeah.
Darth.
Oh! Still
And he's
fucking
sliced in
cool.
half.
And
You
he's
should've
dead. Totally 110% dead,
Darth
and
Maul
no
is-
fan
Darth
And that
Maul
looks
is
like it might have
definitely
been
dead
CG
this
at the
time.
end.
It was.
and no fan and no fan pandering is going to bring him back to life with some
Pandering.
bullshit reasoning like hatred is enough to sustain him.
Darth Maul is definitely dead this time, guys. We'll get him definitely
Guys.
out of my Star Wars this time, guys. Okay, for
He's
now,
de-
until
he's
his brother
He's
pulls the
definitely,
top
utterly,
half of his
completely
corpse
dead.
out of the
He's not coming back.
ventilation shaft.
The chosen.
Surviving off of
Oh, if
moss on the
Anakin is
walls.
the chosen one, guys, well,
Oh, I've got bad news for Disney.
Rest in
God
peace,
damn it.
Qui-Gon.
Because Disney
You're one of the
disagrees
best
with you,
Jedi
Qui-Gon
Masters.
Jinn.
and
I
Count
like
Dooku,
Qui-Gon.
and thus Count Dooku will turn over to the Sith.
Yes. Now, the funny thing is, I remember in the Plinkett review for this film, they the Plinkett test for characters. Ironically, pretty much every character in this film passes the Plinkett test.
It's not over for Newt Gunray yet.
Now, if
He'll
you
be
look
back.
closely,
Somehow, Newt Gunray returned.
if you look closely in the background, you can see that these characters here are modeling Christopher Nolan's Odyssey costumes.
You young Skywalker. What's your
And if you look closely in the background, you can
Yes,
see
you
Samuel
will.
L.
To the
Jackson's
point where I'm totally not a
double.
bad guy.
That is not
Totally,
Sam
guys,
Jackson.
trust
That
me.
is somebody the fuck else.
Guys, I'm really not a bad guy.
He's
Oh
like
my
that one guy from
Lucas,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
The
Crafts
fact that
Monsters.
Lucas still didn't fix that for the fucking Blu-ray.
Oh, you mean Alex Brisbane?
Yes.
I am definitely not a villain.
Totally.
Now this sequence was always CGI, or rather, the wide
Now,
shot
that
of
part
Yoda was always CGI.
But the rest of it was originally the puppet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it looked like shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the
That's
puppet's
okay.
not that great in this movie. Puppet looks really good in episode 5 and 6. Puppet looks horrible in episode 8. I don't know what the fuck they did to it in episode 8, but I think they might have modeled it off of the 3D model that they used in Rebels.
Agree with you, the council does. Apprentice Skywalker will be
what? Will be what, Master Yoda? Will be what?
Agree with you, everybody, except for a certain motherfucker.
I do.
I always had that joke in my head for a long time.
Now you'll notice this is the only Jedi that we see burned.
Getting cremated.
Yes.
Yep.
Then, and Qui-Gon just bursts out. He's like, I'm still alive!
I know, yeah, right.
Oh, God. It burns. God, put me out of my misery.
I promise.
Hello?
Why
Anyone?
are you letting me burn?
Anyone? I'm burning.
By the way, you'll remember this track being reused for Revenge of the Sith.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And all of these tracks were reused for Star Wars The Old Republic in incredibly inappropriate manners.
And an apprentice.
But which one was destroyed? The Master or the Apprentice?
And this where the Hishi then and Maul in the top part of Maul's body is like, wait! I'm still alive because pandering saved me!
I'm not dead. Haha. I'm not dead, fuckers.
I'm not dead yet.
Then Obi-Wan just decapitates him.
Ah, fuck.
JK, not dead, lol.
Well, can you at least bury me with some dignity? I mean, I am a head after all.
No, even better. Or Jarrett.
Yeah.
All right, then just some rando Arankard shows up and picks up. He's like, yeah, excuse me a moment. We've got business to settle.
No, please. I beg you. Kill me. I don't want to go with him.
That blue-haired fellow? Who was he? That blue-haired fellow?
No, please.
That guy got a fucking idea who that was.
Kenobi!
Peace!
We saw, we kicked the asses.
Peace, you call this? Begun the Star Wars era.
Bishop!
Ton. 3 out of 10.
Damn.
8 out of 10.
It's a mixed bag. I'd probably give it a 5 or 6. I mean, I still enjoyed it, but
it's going to get a lot worse.
3 because it took until the end of the movie for it to decide to be good.
But because of nostalgia, the choreography between Maul, Qui-Gon, and Obi-Wan, plus Qui-Gon's great performance, and I guess the pod racing scene, 5 out of 10.
Yeah, pod racing and like the final act of the movie are the highlights.
Yeah.
I agree. It definitely had a slow start, but when it picked up, it really kicked it into gear. And I mean, you know, it holds a lot of nostalgia.
And this is the version of Duel of the Fates that everybody's familiar with. Although I quite like the one that plays in the movie.
That's fair.
And I have a thing in something I'm working on where that version.
So anyway,
plays.
that'll be.
I mean, I didn't really mind Jar Jar.
So anyway, hey, that is the end of our venture into the Wars of Star for this first episode. Join us next week as we wrap up the Potter of Harry's.
Yes.
With Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Yes. Ben, what's your rating out of 10? Good answer.
Good answer. Yeah.
Sonic, what's your rating out of 10?
Good answer.
Good answer, Sonic. Anyway, join us tomorrow for more My Hero Academia Season 1, where we'll hopefully be wrapping up that season. It's only 7
Dominic
episodes
West
left.
was in this. I forget that Dominic West is in this. Sofia Coppola was also in this. Sofia Coppola is the daughter of Francis Ford Coppola, one of George Lucas's friends from his American Zoetrope days.
And also the cousin of Nicolas Cage.
Yes, people forget about that. People forget that Nicolas Cage's full name is Nicolas Cage Coppola.
And on Monday, A's back to the Madcast, and I'm back to Batman's ass-kicking Christmas.
Appropriately timed.
A wonderful Christmas
time.
I'll be kicking ass this Christmas.
I'm
going to be kicking ass and taking names.
That your love gave to me.
A whole lot of names.
One batarang. And a joker in a pear tree.
Wait, did somebody say they put me in a pear tree? Pass you, Batman!
All right, so you know where to find Kevin, myself, and Ben. You can find Bender at Saber Comics on YouTube, and Damon is DJ Brett 12 on BitChute, and everybody else.
DJ Brett 12 on BitChute.
Jarrett, you are Jarrett 1991. 1991. I was going to say, hey, it's either 1991 or 1993. Jarrett 1991 on Twitch.tv. You planning on streaming anything tonight?
Yeah, I might do some Charlie and the Chocolate Factory just to put that thing to rest.
Doing is that the Xbox 360 game or
PlayStation 2?
Oh, okay. Is that any good?
It could be worse. I mean, it's got some good ideas, but it's definitely a movie-based game.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's got some good ideals. It's just the execution sucks.
Yeah, sounds about right. Well, we'll see you guys later. Bye.